Today's Wednesday, March 22nd, 2017. This is Life Words Day by Day. Happy Hump Day. Glad you're here. I hope this is going to be a great Wednesday for you. Let me offer you a life word. Matthew 8:19 through 22 says, "And a certain scribe came and said to him, Master, I'll follow thee whithersoever thou goest. And Jesus said to him, The foxes have holes, the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man hath not where to lay his head. And another of his disciples said to him, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father. But Jesus said unto him, Follow me, and let the dead bury their dead." So having worked in a local church for almost 40 years of my life, I can tell you that Jesus probably would not be hired on most church staffs today. No, because if somebody tells you that they're interested in joining your church or being part of your ministry, if you're on a church staff, you're going to jump through hoops of fire to figure out how to seal that deal. We want you on our team, and we're certainly not going to try to discourage you from being part of our church. But Jesus dealt with both of these guys completely opposite from that. I'll follow you anywhere you go, Jesus. I'm all in. That's what one guy told him. And Jesus' reply was this, really? Yeah, well, where do you think I sleep at night? The Holiday Inn? Do you really think that you're ready to deal with that kind of life? I wonder if this man thought that he'd follow Jesus for the potential of what was about to come. You see, Jesus had just left a huge throng of people that he'd been teaching on this hillside. And maybe he thought that hooking up with Jesus, that'd be a profitable thing. Jesus wanted him to check his motivation. He wanted him to leave his ambition at the door. And this other guy, he wanted to have a funeral for his poor dad before he followed Jesus. And Jesus told him, man, leave all that behind and come go with me. Well, wasn't that a reasonable thing to ask of the Lord? To bury your dad? Jesus wanted this man to know that following him would be the most unreasonable thing that he'd ever do. You see, we've pretty much sanitized the gospel here in the United States. Following Jesus means going to church for us. But Jesus took that to a whole different level. Becoming a disciple of Jesus means walking away from ourselves. It means putting him first in everything that we do. Are you a disciple of Jesus? What's your motivation for serving him? Is there anything in your life that you wouldn't walk away from to serve the Lord? Let me tell you what it's going to cost you to follow Jesus. Everything. That's right. Jesus is an all or nothing God. He's either Lord of all or he won't be Lord at all. When you pray today, please remember to pray for Rigoberto, Claudio, and Marina Jimenez. They serve the Lord in the churches of the BMA in the country of El Salvador. And pray for LifeWord's Cron Western broadcast. That can be heard on the Ivory Coast and in the country of Liberia. From the LifeWord team worldwide, broadcasting in 40 languages to 121 countries and to a potential listening audience of 2 billion people, we pray that you'll walk with Jesus day by day.